Coach, how proud are you with the way your team was able to play against a very dangerous team over there?
Yeah, we played. That was quite truthfully probably our best game of the year. If you look at all the things that went in our favor, right from the goaltending to the defense, how that well a lot of them skated tonight, how well they hit, how well they finished checks, moved the puck, and then we had four lines that all played good. Our leaders were really good tonight. If you look at the guys that wear A's on the team, you know, they were all terrific tonight. I thought Pager was exceptionally good, and that's a tough matchup when you're going up against a star player like John Tavares. And you know, everybody kind of rose to the occasion tonight. There was lots of energy in the building, and I thought our guys really channeled themselves. Obviously, there hasn't been a lot of nights where we've been like this year, but that was really a very, very good game for us, and one that if we can bottle that recipe, you know, we can be in a lot of games, and that's ideally what we want to continue to keep doing.
First career point for Verno. How impressed have you been with his first two games in the league?
Well, he didn't have a bounce in the game. You know, we talked a little bit about the bounce factor after all the excitement of his first game, and I thought tonight he was really good. He showed his smarts and his intelligence. So he's an older, like, you know, he's not like the junior players that come out and they're 19 or 20 years old. Like, he's a little bit older, and you see the maturity on him. So I was really pleased with the way he played. You know, again, I thought Jean Gabriel played really well tonight. So he kind of dragged everybody on that line to get to his level. I thought that line as a whole really played well too. Like, Brady showed a lot of maturity tonight, hanging on to the puck a little bit more in the offensive zone, and all the lines were good tonight. There really wasn't anybody you couldn't point to and say, boy, they did something to contribute to the game tonight.
With Shabbat's injury, Wolanin stepped into a bigger role. What has he done so well lately?
Well, skate probably is the number one thing. In today's game, the ability to clear the zone with the puck has such a premium. You know, they've got one of the best in the league in Riley, and tonight I thought Woolley did that kind of work for us. You see his speed and how quick he was to pucks, both going back for the puck and then also getting it up in the play. I thought his power play work, even though our power play didn't score, our power play got better as the game went along, and I thought he got a little bit more comfortable being a little bit more of a quarterback. It takes time, you know. It takes time with younger players, especially in those specialty situations of power play and PK.
Coach, you talked a little bit about Peugeot's work tonight. Could you talk about your team's overall work to shut down the other team at 5-on-5?
Well, yeah, it was a really good effort. You know, that's arguably our best game of the year, complete game. All four lines did a great job. I thought, you know, the Gibbons line, they did intelligent things. You know, they didn't turn the puck over a lot. And against Toronto, a team that has such a great counterattack, you've got to manage the puck well. And I thought we did a real good job of that tonight. And the work ethic showed itself in the battles. It showed itself in how hard we got above pucks and how committed we were to get back in our own end, and how hard that they worked on the back check. So, you know, that was terrific. When you're working in a group of five out there, it's a lot better. It's not easier because it's hard work, but it's a lot better if you're looking with an overhead picture and you've got three, I would say blue sweaters, but if you've got three green sweaters of the Toronto Maple Leafs coming up the ice and we've got five surrounding them, that's usually a good sign. And we had a lot of those examples tonight.
With so many Maple Leafs fans in the stands tonight, how important was it for you to, first of all, have that strong beginning of the game, but then score that first goal?
For sure, you score the first goal, and I think what it does more than anything, it gets our fans into it. You know, they're outnumbered somewhat tonight. At least it seemed that way, and I thought that they rallied, and they were so supportive of the effort that the guys gave tonight, and that's really what you want. You want to show them that our guys are committed, and that they're doing the right things. And again, that's all we've asked of them, is to be like that. And tonight, I thought our leadership was terrific. They led by example. Borowiecki was a real horse of a defenseman last night. He brought Jaros into the battle really well. Pager did the same thing with his line. Smitty on his line, like he did really well. It's nice to see them get a little reward too. It's not very often you see Zach Smith with 3 passes, and that one where Lindbergh tapped in the rebound. I mean, that was a great play. It was a backhand sauce, and shows that all these guys are feeling pretty good about their work ethic tonight, and it kind of showed in their ability to make plays.
2 goals for Magnus Pajärvi tonight. Second time this year he does it against the Leaf. Is he just one of these guys who steps up in big rivalry game?
Well, I forgot that he scored 2 in the other game against them. But yeah, it's huge. Those were big goals, and both of them off the post. So he made terrific shots. And the one came right after they got it to 2-1. So, if there was a time where we needed a great response shift, it was right there. And for Magnus to score that goal, again, that was a super play from both Tierney and young Rudolf Balcers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of people that know me there, and I owe a lot of money, so I get a little nervous when I go to Vancouver. Yeah. It should be fun. I think guys will enjoy tonight, and we'll worry about Vancouver in a couple of days. It's nice for our team to be able to celebrate a win and have a smiling face, and also to have a 2-game winning streak. We haven't had a lot this year, and hopefully we can keep it rolling. If we play like we did today, then that's the way we need to play. No. No, that was the one beauty of the game tonight, is that you could feel the energy around the building. I got here about 4 o'clock, so it was just starting out front, and we were talking to a lot of the people who work downstairs, and they were kind of telling us a lot of things that were going on outside. So everybody knows it's special when you've got the Battle of Ontario, and for the fans, it's a great atmosphere to come in. I like it when there's emotion. It helps players. Players are emotional beings, and when they can control their emotions the way that we did tonight, and they channeled their energy, it's a terrific feeling. And you're right, there are a lot of games where you've got to manufacture that. But that's being a professional, and we're also working at that. We're also working at trying to make sure when you don't have nights like tonight where it's naturally there, that you find a way to generate it as well.
It's been a few weeks now. Can you tell me how Chris Kelly's settled in his role?
He's been absolutely terrific. All the guys have done a great job. Marty Raymond with his penalty kill. We did a great job penalty killing. It was too bad we got scored on the 5-on-3, because I thought that was the real huge energy point of our game, and they dug in so hard there. And Marty's done a great job there. Rob Cookson now with the defense, he's doing a great job. But Chris has been a really good addition for us. He's so recently a player. And you really see the respect that he's got. Like tonight, you saw Ian Walsh, the referee, come right over, and they're happy for a guy like him. People around the game know who the really bright people in the game are, and he's a really bright person in this game who's got an extremely bright future. I think he's going to be a great coach, and he already is doing so much for us, and our players like him. They respect him as a player, and they're also obviously heeding his guidance now.